All right, 0.2, two-step equations. Objective. Students will be able to solve equations that require two steps. What does it mean to solve an equation? I think that a lot of students are confused about this. Often I hear that it means to find out what value a variable equals. And that's not entirely true. The actual definition of solve is to simply get a variable in equation all by itself on one side of the equation. Now, by doing that, you may very well find out what its value is. Or if there's other variables involved, that could still be solving. All the examples I have here are all just two-step equations where you will actually know the value of the variable. So let's go ahead and go right for it. I'm going to do some examples with you. Example 1. So we're trying to solve for the variable, that's this variable b. And essentially what you want to do is you want to work from the outside in. So right next to the b is we can see this coefficient 7. It's being multiplied by 7. But even farther from that, out from it, is this plus 11. So this is really, we're doing the reverse of the order of operations. Because if we were working this out, we would first multiply and then add. So when we're undoing something, we work backwards. So we're going to first attack this add, and then we'll attack this this multiply by 7. So attack this plus 11 here. We just simply subtract 11, and we have to do that from both sides of the equation. That's what keeps the equation true. That means here I'm going to get 7b, and 53 minus 11 is 42. Okay, we now have a much simpler equation. These two things are both true. This is a lot simpler. So now I have 7 times b equals 42. To solve this now, I need to undo this 7 times b. Well, to undo multiplication, you divide. So we're going to divide both sides by 7. These 7's then cancel out. You're left with b equals 42 divided by 7 is 6. And there you go. You have your answer. So I know it's review, just some simple practice. So go ahead and do practice number 1. And then check back and see if your answer is the same as mine. All right. So again, we have to work from the outside in. We're going to add 5 to both sides. It gives us 2b equals 36. Then we're going to attack the coefficient 2 by dividing both sides by 2. And you get p equals 36 divided by 2 is 18. There you go. All right, let's go to example number 1. So same idea here. Remember, we're going to go from the outside in. Normally, in order of operations, you would do multiply, divide, and then you do add and subtract. Since we're doing backwards, since we're solving, we're going to attack this plus 2 first. Remember, we want to get this r all by itself, so we have this 9 down here and this 2, but this is what we're going to deal with first. So we subtract 2 from both sides. That gives us 10 equals r over 9. Now this gets confusing for some students, but there's no need to. It's really simple. Think about what's happening here. This is like saying r divided by 9. The opposite of dividing is multiplying. So we're just simply going to multiply both sides by 9. The 9's cancel out. 9 times 10 is 90. And so you have that r is 90. All there is to it. Again, I want you guys to go ahead and try practice number 2. Try it on your own, and then check back with the video to see if you did it correctly. Alright, so we're going to go from the outside in. We add 6 to both sides. You get 9 equals g divided by 4. To undo the g divided by 4, you're going to multiply both sides by 4. 4 times 9 is 36. And then you just have g on this side, so g equals 36. That's it for this video. Don't forget to answer any questions on the Edpuzzle document, and make sure you either come up with a question or write your own question through the Edpuzzle notes. Okay, see you guys in the next video.